So there's the gold that I recovered from my snuffer bottle today. From my test pans, I found a couple little chunkies there, a few 10 mesh, probably about a half gram or so. Probably about a half gram. Yep, not too bad. It's another good day. I put my concentrates in my little jug here. I've almost got it full here. It weighs about 8 pounds already, right there, from the last 3 days. So it's about 3/4 of the way full. So I got a lot of gold in there, and I got another one full up at camp. And I took a jug over to my storage, because I don't like really having that much gold on me, you know, when I'm up in the mountains here. So, yep, I forgot to throw my snuffer bottle inside my concentrates. Usually I do that at the end of the day, just take my snuffer bottle, whatever I find in my snuffer bottle, I throw it in my concentrates. I'll do that still. I'll just dump it in there. But, yep, I found a couple good chunks. Right here, I started digging. I thought I kind of ran out of gold a little bit right here, but I'm continuing to dig here, and there's still that gray sand, and there's a lot of gray sand underneath there, but I don't want that rock falling on me, because it's round and it's about ready to flop over. It's pretty soon here, it's going to flop over, so I don't want it landing on me. I might have to wiggle out from underneath it if it might hurt my ankles or something. But tomorrow morning when I come in, I'm just going to take all those rocks, fill my holes, take these rocks and kind of pile it up on that rock so I can dig a little bit deeper there, just a little bit deeper, and then just continue my Paystreak right up here, because I'm still getting that gray sand, that gray mud. So I got this spot right here to dig, right there. You can see all the rocks are really tight in here. Right there, there's a bunch of black sand. See, right there, black sand, right on the top. You know, right here, I don't like scraping too much with my fingers. Let me use this right here. I'll use this. I'll just scrape a little bit off here. Look at that gray sand, that black sand right there on the surface. I don't want to get into a piece of glass, so there's black sand right there, man. Right on the surface underneath that big rock. So we'll have to move all these boulders, all these ones, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, this one. Hopefully I can lodge this sucker to flop down in that hole right there. Once I dig it out a little bit deeper, I'm not going to get too close to it because it's a pinch point right there. But I'm going to, hopefully this will kind of fall down the bank there. Either this one or that one. That one I don't want to dig close to because that one's super dangerous. That one's really, really round and heavy. So this is my last spot to dig on this whole bank here. And that spot up there where my classifier's been for, I don't know, probably a couple 100 hours. So I was able to fill in my 4-foot deep holes right there and have a big pile of tailings. But I'll probably have a little hole here to end with. I'll probably take some of those tailings over there and bring them over here, just so I have something to fill in my holes with. So I had a pretty good day today. It's the 26th of August. Had a pretty good day, probably 3 grams. I didn't work too much. I did a lot of test pans, just because I'm a little bit tired. But I probably got 2 grams. You know, I did a lot of test pans. That's why I had so much gold in my snuffer bottle, because I did a lot of test pans today. I probably got 2 grams. I did 7 buckets. Yeah, 7 buckets. 7 5-gallon buckets, about 4 gallons a piece. So about 28 gallons I ran through my sluice box of 1/4-inch classified material. A couple grams. I'm not getting nearly as much gold, but I didn't really dig in too much sand today. I was digging a lot of cobbles, like all that stuff, all that overburden that is washed in my hole from. This dike used to be a lot lower here, and my water level was higher. So the river went back down probably another inch through my run today. So that's good. I don't have nearly as much water coming in through my pits. I'll come back in tomorrow and just continue mining this little Paystreak here. It's pretty narrow right here. It's about 2 feet wide instead of 4 feet wide, but it's as deep as I can get it. I mean, it's 4 foot deep. It's 4 foot under the surface of the water, and it starts about a foot under the water surface. It's probably a couple feet thick here, right in this spot where I'm digging, right there. Right where that little indentation is, that's where I dug today. I found quite a few big pieces of gold. I wasn't finding much gold right there. I got skunked back there today. Right back there. Right back there, behind that big rock on the end. So, this is Paystreak Superfreak, Prospector Jeremy, and I'm on the Little North Fork Sandy Am River, and I'm out.